Hey traders, you're welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to break down a trade I took on GPT-Card using a bulletproof swing trading method. One of the best strategies out there, especially if you are not a full-time trader. So if you've got a 9-to-5 job, school, or other responsibilities that keep you away from the charts all day, this trading strategy is actually perfect for you. And even if you're a complete beginner, swing trading is actually the best ways to start trading. The best part of it all is that it takes only about 30 minutes a day to analyze the market and then find high probability trade setups with this strategy. So typically you just have to scan for trades at the end of the day, maybe around 9 to 10 p.m. according to your time zone. And once you are in a trade, all you need to do is check in the morning and maybe you check later in the evening at the end of the trading day to adjust or manage your position. That's it. No need to stare at the charts all day if you're a busy type of person. So without waste of time, let's quickly dive in, and I'm going to break down this trade I'm taking that is currently running about 7 arrow for you so that you can know how to take trades like this and hold your trades for a longer time even if you're busy. So we're going to start our analysis. Let me take this out. We're going to start our analysis on the weekly time frame. If you're a swing trader, that is where you basically want to start looking for your trade setups from. You want to start your analysis from the higher time frame, like the weekly time frame, which is one of them. And so here on the weekly time frame, this is what we notice. Price is currently at a weekly bearish order block, right? And if you can see from this weekly time frame, you'll notice that price is actually reacting from this weekly bearish order block. Now, how do we confirm that price has actually rejected from this weekly bearish order block so that we can know if we are going to look for sells or for buy? Now you can step down to daily, but precisely in this trade I use the 4 hours. So going to the 4 hours, what are we looking for? We want to confirm that rejection from the weekly key level or key zone so that we can know if we are going to sell or actually buy. Here on the 4 hours, you would notice that this was when price came out from that weekly bearish order block and price traded back into it, and price rejected from that weekly zone. And what did we notice? There was a break of market structure. This is a valid swing point and price broke down. We actually call this a break of market structure, or in short we call it BOS if you are familiar with the SMC terms. So now that price has broken, we know that okay, we are having a bearish momentum to the downside. So what do you need to do? You start looking for entry points, right? So what do? There's a concept we call liquidity in trading. Of course, I'm going to do a video explaining liquidity. I'm going to bring out a video series on SMC concepts, but for this video I'm just going to mention it in a passing. So we had liquidity here, and after the liquidity we begin to look for our points of interest according to SMC terminology. So how do we get our points of interest? Basically, we want to look for a fresh unmitigated supply zone that was responsible for the break of market structure. And here we have it. This supply zone, rally base drop, this is a supply zone. This zone is fresh and unmitigated because after price broke out from it, price never went back into it until this point where price traded back into this key level. And as we now wait for price to trade back into the key level, and as price trades back into that key level, that is when we start looking for a sell setup. And notice what happened. As price traded back into this key level, you can just step down to maybe the 1 hour time frame, and then notice what happened at that zone in the 1 hour time frame. There is this candlesticks pattern that is called the evening star or the morning star. So this is actually the evening star, this 3 candle pattern formation, and that is your entry. So you put your entry right there, your stop loss above the zone, and if you notice, you just keep holding. Now for your targets, basically I like to go to the weekly time frame still to look for my targets, and at the weekly time frame I begin to look at support and resistance level that price can actually react from. This is the first support level, and this of course the second support level I'm watching. So I'm actually live on this trade right now, and I'm still holding this trade until price gets to this level. So let's go back to our 1 hour time frame to notice where our take profit will be. So at this point we're actually in the trade from the 1 hour time frame, and now that we have identified our potential profit target, we're going to hold this trade as a swing trade up to this level, and if price breaks below this level, as at the time price will get to this level, will be already up to 1:9 arrow. But if price breaks below that level, then we can hold up further to this other target that will give us 1:17 arrow. That means if you reach 1% on this, you're going to be making 17%. Of course, I'm going to hold until it gets to either this level or the first key level on the weekly time frame right here. And this is just how I trade on a swing method daily. And basically this method is actually very easy to trade, especially for beginners, and if you have one or two things doing in addition to your trading, it makes it quite very easy. So if you're ready to master this strategy, pass your prop firm challenges with it, because this is actually what I also use for trading prop firms, or you like to trade hands-free with confidence, or if you like a one-to-one mentorship on a principle called SLK plus key levels that I use in combination with this, then click on the link in the description to join my private Telegram group. Just about $20 subscription to get started, and you gain access to my mentorship, my trade breakdowns, and even more. I look forward to seeing you on the side. And if you're new to this channel, please try to press the subscribe button, because I will be sharing some more concepts on SMC, trading with just price action, and no indicators on your chart. Let me know if you want